Okay, one of my favorite, parts of the holidays is, of course, all the food and then the fabulous leftovers we get to deal with after the fact.
I like the foods that are, I guess, what you would say are the communal foods that kind of everyone can eat, and there's lots of it. And that's what Chef Brian Hodges and myself prepared for this week's local gourmet segment from the Grill on Gage in Kennewick. Welcome back to the Grill on Gage Boulevard in Kennewick. As always, I'm joined by Chef Brian Hodges, the head chef here at the Grill on Gage. And today, we're going to be preparing for you Chef Brian's special candied walnuts. And these, since he showed them to me, I haven't been able to stop eating them. Obviously, not these here that are in eggs, but I haven't been able to stop eating these walnuts. And this is how we start the candied walnuts. And Brian, how many walnuts would you say is in this big bowl that we have here?
We have about half a pound to 3/4 pound.
Okay. And in the bottom of the walnuts mixture there, you can see that egg wash there. And that's about 4 eggs whisked very well with some water.
About half a cup.
Okay. And see, everything's well incorporated, the egg wash and the walnuts. And to that we add
1 cup of sugar.
About a cup of sugar. And all this needs to be mixed in pretty well. So if you are wearing gloves like this, it makes it a little easier. Okay. So we just want to make sure that we incorporate all of the egg wash and the sugar together with the walnuts and make sure they're evenly coated. And from there, we strain them out through a strainer here so we get all of that egg wash off.
Most of it off. Come back over.
Okay, so now that the walnuts have been strained as best as we can strain them, and notice there's still some of that egg wash on there, we add the remainder of our sugar.
About another cup, 1.25 cups. And this is where the coating comes in. The candied.
Here's where our walnuts turn from regular walnuts to candy.
So we're going to go ahead and spread them on our pan here. This is a silicone non-stick pan, but you can also use parchment paper that's been sprayed with Pam or whatever ingredients you have at home.
Okay.
Spread them out. Try not to overload your pan. You want each nut pretty much separated. That's about that. We go in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes until they're nice and brown and crispy.
Okay, and the finished product that we're left with here can be used in a multitude of ways. You can toss them into a salad. You can just eat them alone. Like I said before, I haven't been able to stop eating these because they're absolutely delicious. As you just saw them prepare them here, they could not be easier to put together. So we could stand here all day and I'll just keep eating these. But for Chef Brian and I, you can find Chef Brian's recipe for candied walnuts on our website, NBCRightNow.com. So, of course, for more recipes, including what you just saw there, go to our website, NBCRightNow.com. Click on the Mike's Local Gourmet page under the Check It Out tab, and you can also check it out on our Facebook page as well. When he showed me that recipe there, as you saw, I couldn't stop eating those walnuts.
And that looked so easy, too. It's just a few simple steps.
Really easy. All you're doing is just mixing them in the eggs, straining them out a little bit, and then coating them again in sugar. And if you want to get kind of creative for the holidays, you can put a little cinnamon or nutmeg in there, or even pumpkin pie spice, and kind of add a nice flavor to the candied walnuts.
There you go. Sounds good. Sounds delicious. Okay.